up and fuck about what them bitches gotta say. I'm a West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't give a fuck about what them niggas gotta say. I'm a West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't care about what they say. Hey. Fuck on my eye, keep fuck with my sister, then I got a problem, I'm never gonna miss you. I got 100 hanging out the AR, I got a 50 hanging out the pistol. He say it's corner, I'm just being realistic. I be on them corner posted with the realest. If it's the Sabbath, then we going fishing. I'm reeling them in, that's a goddamn mission. I'm really on 10, but I'm strapped in a pistol. I get the order, be glad at this mission. Hebrew Academy graduate, nigga. Training, put through the baddest conditions. I'm fucking up with the baddest of bitches. She righteous, submissive, she glad to be with me. Had that thing proven like that, man. Niggas, she know I'm a prophet, she gotta be listening. I ain't having that shit till I go make some business from scratch. She bitchin' a different breed of black men. We don't do the back bit. I remember back when I was really trapping, trying to get the racks in, selling dope to black men. Now I'm trying to make it straight, like forget about my face. We stick in them straight, can't hold us. Too heavy, the world won't hold us. Go get you some rank, I told you. Line up in these ranks, we sold you. You can take that to the bank, we focus on. How many times must we remind you? One body, one way, some rank. I would never take up as a face. When the law with your ain't no up next, it's just us, nigga, that's that on that. All that weak shit, that ain't no threat. Say you won't beat, bitch, but that ain't no sweat. We with all that. Lord called a nigga out the world. I responded and called back. Oh, Lord. And everything that they stole from us, fuck the shit, we won't all that. Them niggas snitching and they act like that. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride it until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come on, the commanding general, your honor, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. We unaffiliated with them. I cannot fuck around with fake niggas. We taking ground when we in your city. You better have the women, have the liquor. Keep that bitch on me, please don't but the same. Don't be a fool and be another victim. Say you a goon, you just another person. How you my brother, you ain't in it with me.
This is Peace and Officer Staff, the ISUPK under Command in General Yohana, right? So this is the Israelite School, a universal practical knowledge, right? So again, when you talk about the nation of Israel, we're talking about the blacks, the Hispanics, and the Native Indian people from Peru, Colombia, Brazil, right? Argentina, right? Venezuela, right? Also again, all in the Caribbean, and thing, right? St. Lucia, Grenada, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, right? And also again, you need the Native Indians and the reservoirs and so-called blacks in America, right? So they again, these people make up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, right? So again, tonight class will be about Christmas again, right? And also the pastors and them again were leading black people astray, right? And again, Christmas shouldn't be celebrated by blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Again, because when you go through the scriptures, we know it's nothing about these holidays and them, right? These holidays was brought upon us, right? And again, when you go through the scriptures again, it was not safe. So again, Tonight again, we'll be running through again, for the past week or hearing certain scriptures bringing out. So again, it won't be me. I think it won't be me alone. It will be other brothers again was doing this right through from the past 2 weeks and thing, right? So again, we enlighten you all about Christmas. But before we go into them these Christmas, we have to really run through these things what these pastors and them doing, right? And what the most I was talking to these pastors and them and letting them know what's coming upon them. Because again, they're making the nation of Israel go astray. And they're all in the oppressor pocket today, right? So when we go in them scriptures, we go run through them scriptures with these pastors and them. And this is what the most I have for these pastors and them again, filling their pocket with all these loss and gain and thing, right? Vanity and thing, right? All these things are the world and seeing the danger of black people in and not making them come out, right? They have something coming, and the most I have something coming for them, right? So we go start off with give me Jeremiah chapter 23 and verse 1.
The book of Jeremiah chapter 23 and verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Most High.
All right. Let's read it over one more time again.
Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Most High.
Right, and when you go thing, this woe mean destruction, right? So destruction unto these pastors and them. So when you go in the Christian church, the Christian pastors, destruction, Roman Catholic, Pentecostal, the Seventh-day Adventist, the Christian, the Church of Christ, the Jehovah's Witness, and them, right? Baptist, Anglican, and thing like the Muslim mosque, and all that. This is what the most I say, destruction for you all, right? And go on to the verse, go on to say, and scatter the sheep of my pasture. And when we go and read through the scriptures again, you always see about the sheep or the most I refers to as the nation of Israel and things like that. And this is where again Jeremiah talking to here, the children of Israel, and the most I have it for these pastors and them. And again, if the most I have it for these pastors and them, again the same thing coming again to the people in this congregation following these pastors and them. Because if the pastor is teaching you wrong, it's obviously doing wrong and you're liking the wrong for the pastors and them teaching. So don't feel that the pastors and just getting away here and all too. Because even with the other verses we could pull and all, you're going to see it and all too. So yeah, this is the most I saying. Destruction for all these Christian pastors and them and these Muslim imams and them and all to the same way again, right? Because when we go and watch around today, every one of these churches and them involved in Christmas right now. Nobody in had the doors closed for Christmas. Every one of these Christian churches had the doors open for Christmas and thing, right? All the presents, all the Santa Claus, encouraging everybody just to follow vanity. And this is the most I seen again to the pastors and them. And whatever teaching they get is that way they come in to teach the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians and thing, right? And this how they stop and all too again, right? So give me Isaiah 56 and verse 10.
The book of Isaiah chapter 6 and verse 10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant.
His watchmen are blind and things like that. This is again now the most I showing me here talking to you. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They all stupid. And things like the pastors and in the Christian church, they are all stupid. When you go and watch today, Christmas have nothing to do with the Most High, have nothing to do with Christ. But yet again, Christmas, every time Christmas come around, the Christian church full of black people every year. I'm not getting empty. And also again, and this is the Most High, I just say that here, these watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all stupid, right? Go ahead.
They are all dumb dogs.
They are all dumb dogs. And thing, right? The same thing again. You know, you have a dog and thing. You know, somebody approaching your house and thing. Your dog will warn you. But these pastors are dumb and stupid and thing, right? Your dog, somebody approaching your house, the dog playing with the person when they're approaching your house instead of warning you and barking hard. And thing, right? This is what they want to say. Your pastors are dumb. Right? Go ahead.
They cannot back.
That's what you're saying. They didn't get you they ain't warning black people, they ain't teaching black people, hey, who you is, Christ is black, Christmas have nothing to do with the Most High. It is a pagan holiday and thing, right? Sleeping. Go ahead.
Sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber.
And all about the pocket, the pocket. They're going to sleep and study the next day how to make money and thing right, and how to make more and continue making more and thing right. Then study, hey, let me make my community a better place for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians and thing. Let me move away from these customs from these other nations and them and thing right. Everything you see here is about the own gain, right? Go ahead to verse 11.
That is them. They are greedy dogs, which can never have enough.
They are greedy dogs. The Pentecostal trying to pull more from the Catholic trying to pull more from the Pentecostal, the 70s trying to pull from the Jehovah Witness, and so it keep on going and thing, right? They coming together and say, boy, let me get the solution for black people and thing, right? Black people, all of them in the churches, and yet we still at the bottom of society. We go in the church every day, we talking about God, but yet all these other nations above we and thing, right? And here we keep on to say, yeah, that they are greedy, which cannot have enough. All of this about people coming every week just to get tithes and thing, right? And they want more and more and thing, right? And they're finding solutions again for you to pay more. And then reaching just like one day for the week, Saturday and Sunday, for you to pay tithes. They're keeping service 2 and 3 times in a week just to get your money and thing, right? And again, you endanger the Most High, your life in danger, your life in pieces, and all kind of things going on in life for blacks is fine. Oppression, depression, they don't care. Right? Go ahead.
They are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way.
And the shepherds that do understand, or them watching, they know, and they don't know at the same time. And they ain't care about the Most High laws, statutes, and commandments. They ain't not afraid of the Most High and what the Most High could do them. And thing, right? They ain't understanding, hey, these festivals and them will be celebrating makes no sense for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That's our business and thing, right? These ones should be coming out and telling black people, hey, stop celebrating this and nothing. But again, yeah, this is what all about. Taking their pocket, digging into the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian pocket, taking all the time, and yet making all these businessmen rich every year. And things are nothing to do with black people, right? Go ahead.
Everyone for his gain from his quarter.
And same thing about this greed coming down the line. That's the scripture before they're talking about the greediness of them and things coming down right through. Verse before, the greedy dogs. Everyone for the quarter and thing, right? Everybody ain't telling nobody nothing. This one ain't telling this one we have to stop what we're doing and really come together and let we see people come together and thing, right? Let me come together and let me see people come together. Let me find a solution for black people. But they're not finding that solution. They're all about their pockets and thing, right? Go to verse 12.
Verse 12. Come ye, say they, I will fetch wine, and we will fill ourselves with strong drink, and tomorrow shall be as this day, and much more abundant.
And when you go and watch blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, be under pressure. Today we eating bread and cheese, right? The next day is bread And then, right, when these other pastors, when I watch them today, and then the same thing applying to them, the same thing. They're driving a car, they're driving a BMW, they're driving a better car the next day, they go back to the BMW, they go into a Audi, they might go into a Porsche, they, is steak, they're eating, they're drinking the best juice again, and so the lifestyle just lavish and poor people in problems. And then when they go and watch them, it didn't have no change in them towards black people. And the same thing happening over and over again. They want to go, they want to go United States, they want to go England and thing. They want the biggest house, they want the biggest TV in the room and thing, right? They want the best wine and thing when people come again with the partners and them and thing, and I know the one able to give more and thing, then spending that time with them, and so we keep on going with these pastors and them, the lavishness of the like and continue liking. But that's how the Mosai say again, all these pastors, the Mosai is going to destroy you all in the Christian church. That's how you say, depend the Baptist, you're going to get destroyed, woman and man. And thing. Who want to be woman pastors? Yeah, the Most High coming for you all. Destruction for you all. The Seventh-day Adventists, destruction for you. All them Seventh-day Jehovah Witness women and thing out on the street and all do the same thing again. Destruction for you all and all the same way again, making women now feel that hey, then could pick up this job and feel like you go and preach and all to again. Destruction for all disobedient women. Again, most I never say a woman for a woman to teach and thing, right? And the same thing coming down the line again. All these pastors, Seventh-day Jehovah Witness, Anglican, Pentecostal, you just name it, Church of Christ, the Evangelist, all of these coming along the line. The most I have it for you all, right? Again, and the same thing again. Nobody in changing and thing, right? And this is now the ISUPK again now coming on the scene here right now. So give me Isaiah 30 and verse 10. So this again, there's many verses again in the scripture the Most High ready to destroy all these pastors and them again, and he not playing with them. Again, all he wanted, and don't play that don't know again, but the same thing happened about the pockets and about all this time here right now. But there's now the time again, the paganness, the time for giving and sharing and thing, and they're just taking it out of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians when they should be telling them, hey, let me go to the Leviticus chapter 23 and let me go and serve the Most High feast days and them and things right. But nah, serving the commandments are men, and that is not something we should be doing. Following the commandments are men, the tradition are men and things right. That is not so in the scriptures and things right. Just following what the Most High has set up. Not no Christmas day, one man sleeping with his mother, and mother sleeping with his son, and there it is again. So all the people in the Christian church, all the Christmas and thing, have very nasty mothers and them. And thing like that. I'm telling you this and all too, that hey, you had to come out from that Christmas and thing, because Christmas is with a mother sleeping with his son and a son sleeping with his mother. So again, all you fellas and them, when Christmas come around, that way you're celebrating a man sleeping with his mother and thing like that. Same thing with you mothers and them. This is what you're celebrating when Christmas come about. A mother who's sleeping with his son, Nimrod, and thing in the Bible. This is where Christmas stem from. And again, when coming to these heathens again, they just love that they just love to have a heathen spirit. And this come from African and well take over now from the Caucasians and them again. So them is the number one people now in charge at this holiday here right now, when they stem from way back from Nimrod and thing, right? So the Africans start this, and now the Africans are not even in charge of this right now. And again, this is how the heathens and them have the same spirit, same vanity, same shoppiness to do shoppiness and worship shoppiness and thing, right? And guess what happening right now? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians in it, full 100. We're making it better than them how them used to keep it and thing, right? And we have to come out from this right now. We go and watch all these things. It's off. It's off full 100, right? So give me Leviticus 23 and verse 1.
The book of Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 1. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying,
And the Mosai speak unto Moses saying, and this is a black man again in the Bible, and you all know the prophecy, the spirit again, how the Mosai go let you know again that Moses he was a black man, and he put his hand in the chest, when it come back white, he push it back again, it come back the original color, which is black. And also again, so Moses was a black man. And when they get all the description of Christ and all, Christ was a black man, and also again, King Solomon was a black man, and also the game again, right? So again, this is not no Caucasian man, this is not no Chinese man again with the point in the scriptures and things. Moses is a black man, and who he talking to? Talking to the children of Israel. Go ahead to verse 2.
Verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of the Most High.
Right? And he says, speak unto the children of Israel concerning the feast of the Most High. And when you're going to watch this here now again, the Most High, Moses didn't come individually to a family and thing. He is directing this to the nation of Israel. What all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians is today, this is who directed to. Same thing now ISUPK now is doing it. When they come online, when they're on the streets and things, right? When they're in the buildings, the schools and them, the same thing we do in this direction from. And we're not changing nothing. Same thing Moses doing, talking to the children of Israel. And again, this is who we learn, letting black people know who they is and things. This is not no individual person from a black man from the tribe of Benjamin, and then after next individual from the tribe of Asher, or next individual from the tribe of Naphtali and things. This is all the tribes the Mosai talking to. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Again, he's talking to every one of these families. Go ahead.
Concerning the feast of the Most High, which ye shall proclaim to the holy congregations, even these are my feasts. It's true. 6 days shall the work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest.
Right, and even when it's one thing, like, you know, we have a business and things set up and all too, again, this is the Mosai is Sabbath rest, you Mosai making sure you have a day for yourself and thing, a day to relax and thing, right? You want to go and praise the Mosai, go and praise the Mosai. Go be in that Christian church right now thinking you're going and praise the Mosai and thinking, yeah, you all up with the Mosai and thing. The Mosai hate Christmas. And all too again, the Mosai gave you Sabbath and gave you feast days and them, he gave you feast days and them to keep and thing, right? Not no Christmas, not no Valentine's Day, not no Thanksgiving and thing, right? Not no New Year's Day coming up and all too again, right? Mosai gave things to people, and this is how we have to keep them and thing, right? Every Saturday the Mosai Sabbath, and even when the Passover and them come about and all the feast days, Hanukkah and the seasons and thing when it come about, right? Go ahead.
And holy convocation, ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Most High in all your dwellings.
All right, go ahead to verse 5.
Verse 4.
Right. Go ahead.
These are the feasts of the Most High, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. Verse 5. The 14th day of the first month at even is the Lord's Passover.
Right, and when you go and watch it, this is the Mosai saying now. So all the feast days, so we have the Sabbath, we have the feast days, and all two again, again. When you go and watch this and all these things with the Mosai set up is a gathering for we to come together and have a time and things like we praise the Mosai, we do a half an hour, and after that, we eat and we drink and we party and thing, right? We introduce other to the family, this family meeting this family and thing, right? And this is all about not no individual. Christmas is an individual thing for people who have money. When the Mosai set up the feast days and all too, Mosai set up the feast days for a whole nation to take part in it. Not no individual, somebody outdoing somebody and thing. And when you go and watch what Christmas is about is for people who having money and thing itself, businessmen and for people who having money. It's not for the poor. But what the Mosai is showing you here and all too. The poor and the rich of Israel have to come together and keep this and then compare to Christmas. Where I want to go and watch this what the Mosai is saying here. Even in verse 5, in the 14th day of the first month at even, it is the Lord's Passover. And there what the Passover is the Lord's Passover. Christmas is man-made. The Mosai knows nothing about Christmas. And thing. The Mosai never set up Christmas on the face of the earth. That is set up by men. That's as we say, the Africans start these things on them. And thing, right? And now the Caucasians them take it over full 100. And then the Europeans them take it over full 100. That have nothing to do with the Mosai. And when you go and watch back here again, it is individual. Who could outdo who for Christmas and thing, right? And again, it is just pagan. Have nothing to do with Christ, have nothing to do with the Mosai. And when they go in the scriptures here, that's how the Mosai said the first one, the first feast days, the Mosai let you know, hey, it is my Passover. Not Moses' Passover, not Jeremiah Passover, not Isaiah Passover, not Nehemiah Passover. It is the Lord Passover. For who to keep? The nation of Israel to keep. And thing, right? And what happened today? This is what we should be knowing about. We should be knowing the Passover is in April. We should have that in mind and thing, right? When it compare now, you are saying about it now, you know, Christmas Day and Boxing Day, 25th and 26th. You know, the holiday, Valentine's Day in February, and you keep on doing all these pagan things that do not make sense. But the Mosai feast days today, we do not know. We can start to call the others and them, and this way you saying the feasts on them, right? When you go back, we are reading about this is the Mosai feast days, and this is what it should be. And then when we come together, you know, that's why I say the lamb. We roast that lamb, we season it up, and then we come together and we breaking lamb and eating, and then everybody going back up, going back home full. We gather that in the assembly. Same thing with the feast of unleavened bread. Again, we gather, you know, for all the other days where they set up, hey, you know, you're going back home while you're dealing with the unleavened bread from home and thing like that. Same thing, you come back again for the closing and thing again, and you gather. And so we keep on going to all the feast days and them. That again is nothing coming out of anybody pocket. It is all with the Mosiah set up with the priests and the prophets and them coming together and making sure everybody attend and thing. And even that it is law for we to attend it. It is a law. So again, they tell you if you're not attend, your soul will be cut off and all two again. So again, it is nothing like hey, you didn't come any Mosiah Passover and thing. It is for we to keep. And let you know that hey, it's not something individually you're keeping home and thing, right? No, this is not so. The Mosai Passover is a gathering of all the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel coming together to keep the feast days on them, right? Give me Daniel chapter 7 and verse 25.
Daniel chapter 7 and verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall work out the saints of the Most High. All right, so hold on.
So that's what we say again, shall speak great words against the Most High. Again, and this again, when you go and watch this, the oppressor again. They have nothing with the Most High against him. It has nothing that, hey, you know, they're saying that, hey, you know what? They're keeping this, they're doing that and thing. Everything that's what the Most High say against the against them. And now you are aligning yourself with somebody when the Most High say in the scriptures, hey, you're against the Most High. These are my enemies. When you go to give me Psalms 83 and verse 1. We'll come back to Daniel 7 and verse 25.
The book of Psalms chapter 83 and verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O Most High, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Most High. For lo, thine enemies make it about.
So for lo thy enemies, so he's saying what share now and thing like and make a tumult and thing like they make a gathering, right? Go ahead.
They that hate thee have lifted up the head.
And they that hate thee are lifted up the head. They come together. They're going against, they're going to attack. They're going to attack the Mosai here right now. It's not no to them, but the mind made up. Like, hey, you want to see a girl tonight and thing, and you know, You're making sure you put everything in place and thing right for tomorrow and thing. And know that nobody can stop you from seeing this and thing. Nobody stopping them from right now what they're going and plan to do and thing. The mind made up to go against the Mosai and thing. Right, go ahead.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They are taking crafty counsel, no mistake in making what they're going to plan here. So what they're going to do against blacks, Hispanics, and Native, everything planned out and thing. Full 100, well executed. Right, go ahead.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And I'm consulted against thy hidden, going against the Mosai, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. The Mosai chosen people they are born against. Right, go ahead.
They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Come, let us cut them off from being a nation. We don't know who we is right now. We is African, we is Jamaican, we is Bajan, same people, different land, we is different people. Chinese man going different land is the same Chinese man and thing, and we don't know. And then after now, what happened now? We don't know who is our nation, and by we not knowing who is our nation, we don't know we customs. And here we now watching. We all up in Christmas. We all up in Boxing Day. We all up in New Year's. We all up in Carnival. We all up in Valentine's Day. We all up in Thanksgiving. And just keep on going around. These wicked pastors and them not telling black people who they is. And they are celebrating madness. A man sleeping with his mother. And a mother sleeping with his son. And thing like that. And this is the madness here again, right? And this will go and happen here. This we come back to Daniel 7 and verse 25. Go ahead.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
And we don't know who we is as black people today. And this is now the ISUPK now coming back on the scene now, letting black, Hispanics, and Native Indians know that you are the true Israelites of the Bible. You are the blacks, Hispanics, and the Native Indians are the biblical Israelites of the Bible. And think like the true descendants of Christ, King Solomon, King David, Abraham, Jacob, Isaac, right? The true descendants, King Solomon, and thing, right? Who your lineage is, and thing. Paul, and thing, right? Same thing coming down. Daniel, again coming down. These are who he is, who we are, and thing, right? Go ahead.
Verse 5. For they have consulted together with one consent, that they are unfaithful against thee.
Well,
the tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab.
Right, and that's when we read scripture, this is when we read of the Mosai enemies and things. And these are today the tabernacles are Edom and things, right? Edom today is the so-called Europeans and them. Germany, the Americans, England, all these are Russia and things like these are the people today, the Mosai enemies. And who holidays we celebrating right now? Them. And thing, right? Go ahead.
And the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes.
When you go watch again, Ishmaelites and all these brothers and them, again, who are lining yourself again with them Muslims and them. They are the Mosai saying again. So Edom is the Mosai enemies again. So you're aligning something, you're aligning yourself with something the Mosai hate. It's awfully destruction coming for you, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. All who in the Muslim mosque and them. You are the Mosai enemies. So again, you is an enemy of the Mosai if you're following these things again and not following your customs. And again, this is now the ISUPK now, and you see every day teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians who is. I know a lot of people say, yeah, but them mad, them crazy, them going cult and all kind of thing, right? But we in a cult following what the Mosai has set up. And anything we doing it, we could say coming out straight from the scriptures. The way we look and all to again, with that masculine appearance again, how a man should be, and all to again, if the Mosai didn't want a man to have no any facial features, he face like a woman, and all to again, all these customs. Hey, why are you looking so? Why all have to be looking so? Because we the children of Israel, we keep everything the Mosai have set up. We do eat no pork, crab, shrimp, lobster, yeah. We do eat no pork. So they mean to tell me all are eating the same thing. Yes, all are eating the same thing. Because why? the Most High say so, and then and that just it. Everything we doing, and then plain and simple, the Most High set it up. Reason why you're not celebrating Christmas, the Most High say not to celebrating Christmas. Reason why you're eating the pork wraps and lobster, but the Most High say not to celebrating Christmas. Reason why we're not marrying the other nations and them, because the Most High say not to marry the other nations and them. Everything we have to come back to the culture and thing. Let's imagine a pastor could just watch a black man and thing and let's marry him off to every other nation on the face of the earth and thing, right? And when comment again, now Most High will destroy we pastors and them, we black leaders and them and again. And then we go and watch the scriptures, the Most High you know, hey, we cannot marry these other nations and them. We have to stay within we own. And when I go and watch them economy, there is keeping it. These other nations and them, there's one or two of them straying and going against the nation and them, but the mass majority of these other nations and them is staying with the people and thing too again. And if they do go against the nation, it's some other nation again profit from and thing, right? And that order going about it and all too again. And we not following we customs, we just making we nations and them weaker and the other nations rich. Christmas again, who anything you go and watch for Christmas have the day and thing, right? They are light. Who making all these lights from all these things and them? Who the millions of dollars coming from for lights and thing, right? Gift cards, poster cards, millions of dollars again. That's all over the world. Then the black man and them owning all these things and them, alcohol and thing, right? Perfume, all these things again, man. Who going to? All these other nations and them are going to, except any black man, we're just making them richer. We foolishness we doing by not serving the Most High. We serving the Most High, making we have money in we pocket than these other nations just taking it out of we pocket. Easy, just so. And when the Most High everything set up for we, it's designed for we to really save and have brotherhood and bond with the people. Than you're bonding with yourself and selfishly with yourself and your family and thing, right? Go ahead. Right, and we're going to watch this again. This is the rest of the Africans, the rest of the Caucasians and them, Amalek, the Chinese, and so the list go on and thing. But nevertheless, again, this is the same thing when they go back to the first one in Psalm 82 and verse 1, Edom, again, in number 1. And then you go to Daniel chapter 7, verse 25. This is what he's talking about here. The number 1 itself, who again going against the Most High. Everything he has set up. The day who it is, we're going to watch the Amaleks again. That's as we pull in the scripture again. These are so-called Jews. These are people and them take we identity and saying that, hey, them is Israelis and thing they say them is the Jews and think today again. These people and them, these same people again, the change, they're going against the Most High. A man can marry a man, a woman can marry a woman. A man can only have one wife and thing, right? These is all these things against what they're doing. They're going against the Most High. Christ is white. When we go in the scriptures, Revelation and verse 1, again we go pull it later on. Christ is not a white man. He's not a Caucasian. And also again, and this is what the Most High saying is a liar. And thing to again, right? He's going against the Most High. And thing, right? Go ahead. Let's go back to Daniel 7 verse 25.
Daniel chapter 7 verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear all the sins of the Most High.
So he lying about the Most High, telling that the Most High has set up Christmas. Christ is born on the 25th of December and thing, right? Wearing all the sins and thing here now again, right? So now you're seeing everything now when you go and watch for Christmas. Black people tired. They're running down painting and thing, right? They're right through the year, but again, you love the oppressor and the cultures and the customs again. And when you go and watch this thing, this is nothing in the scriptures. When you go and watch now, they're just making money off of you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, and they're thinking everything is about steal. But everything you know, like when people come in abundance for something, it is go up because now everybody now coming. Now your demand's getting more and thing, right? And they keep on getting and buy. The more demand, the more merchandisers and them coming. So again, it have somebody go buy out more. When more come, everybody don't put in an order already. How it is these things coming, they're telling you that is seal. And thing, right? Really and truly, not no seal. These people them again just making a mafia black Hispanics and Native Indians again. I continue to do it. Running down painting and thing, right? Running down to buy gifts and thing for your children. When you could buy these things right through the year for your children doing good and thing and showing them, hey, you know, you love them, you care for them and thing. Right? You don't have to wait for December 25th to buy gift for your children. So you're letting your person tell you, hey, this is the time for you to buy gift for your children. This is the time for you to clean your house. You're letting your person tell you, hey, December is for you to clean your house and thing. Nah, that not making no sense. You in charge of your family. And thing not the oppressor in charge of you and telling you when to clean your house, when to paint your house, when to clean your house, when to buy gift, when you for your wife to get a good sex to and it December 25th, the oppressor telling you now for your wife, let you put on a red lingerie. Go be wrong this time. Let your wife put on a red lingerie and give some good sex for December 25th and right through the year back. She just gave what she feel to give, but she mindset to give that and thing, right? Because now she maybe she perfume, maybe she a gold chain, maybe she some money in her hand, and then yeah. And your wife just waiting on you for that and thing. That just say how wicked your wife is. For right through the year, she holding back on you on December 25th. You decide now all the eve of the thing. Let me go and get this one, go and get that for you, just to get an enjoyment at that. And she holding back on you, right? You. And then your oppressor telling you your wife how to when to get that and how good for she to give it and all to again. And when for you to have a time with your family and things, no, you have to black this Spanish and Native Indians, you have to take control of your family and take control of serving your Musai and not commandments of men and not these vain things again. What Christmas have nothing to do. Santa Claus, a man coming on a chimney, you are your child, you wouldn't take your child and send on somebody else's lap right through the year, but a man come and again give you could just send your child to go and sit down on somebody's lap just so. If that happened through the year, you know somebody or you unalive somebody. But now because a gift, you're selling your soul, you're letting your children sell the soul for just a gift that you could just go and send them on somebody's strange lap and say, hey, they Santa Claus, they the spirit, right? I know right through the year and doing that. But you're making your person control your life just for this time here. Full 100. Again, same thing happening again. These seasons and then coming about carnival. And woman and them in walking the road with no two-piece something right now. But okay, again, your pressure here going on. But the Catholic Church again, certain carnival, whatever day, they tell you, hey, here going on. You come out with the best two-piece. You get your body in line for carnival. You go and make sure your top body looking good. Your buttocks looking good, your legs and them looking good, and thing like that. And after that again, you could cool down yourself and thing. The oppressor in charge of you again being exercising for carnival come and this again, we have to come out from this. The full in control of you. And thing, right? Let the Mosai be in control of you, not the oppressor. And then got all of this about it, just wickedness. And we're going to watch every one of these things again. It just off full 100 and thing, right? It's off full 100. Go ahead and go ahead to the again.
And think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time.
And we're going to say same again, the changing times and laws. And that's who out of the blues here again. Daylight savings just come in. And then right, them telling you now, hey, you're going on. We are hour behind, an hour in front. And thing, right, same thing, madness just so. and thing from forward. But them again, they're in charge and thing like that. And that's what the most I say, they're in charge at time and thing right. But you don't want to be in that time. You don't want to be Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. You don't want this person again to be controlling your life in this time. Again, right? This is what you have to do. Again, right? Follow the Most High Lord, statutes and commandments. Follow the people again now talking about, hey, you don't want to be reckless again. Because when you keep any law again, you're not gonna be a reckless person again. The laws again is always protect you and all do the same thing. You're driving on the road, they tell you 80, some 100, and then right? Not saying that hey, somebody driving 80 or 100 that hey, they could get in an accident and die too again. But when you go over that limit of driving 200 and things, the science that is always going to be like, hey, nobody coming out at that in a driving at 200 and 300 miles an hour and a head-on accident and things. So again, when you go and watch heavy law, is to protect you and also again, and this way on the protection of the Mosai by keeping the laws, statutes, commandments. And again, now you align yourself in safety and also again, right? Not your oppressor times and seasons. You don't want to be getting yourself tied up in that and all too, because everything again what the Mosai has set up, it don't let you know that hey, these people again is the enemies and thing, right? Everything they are set up is lies and thing to again. And again, it can never come true. Again, right? So again, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian really have the tune into the ISUPK and really listen to what the ISUPK really saying and see what they really what they're talking about. Running the scriptures a day and thing. They ain't pulling nothing off on any book and thing. Everything is straight out the King James and thing, right? The following and thing, right? That's as Paul say and all to follow me as I follow Christ. And the whole herd mentality and thing that we are speaking about. Paul, yeah, herd mentality, following Christ, and the same thing coming down with Timothy under Paul, the same thing coming down, the same thing coming down here right now again, right? Yeah, we following the ISUPK. I think Atlanta following the same thing, Illinois following, Jamaica following the same thing, what Trinidad following the same thing, what Brazil following. And thing right, this is what it is. And thing right, a nation moving together, right? Let me go to the Christmas tree. Give me Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1.
Hear ye the word which the Most High spake unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Most High, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Right, now I go on thinking the Most High talking to Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. This is not the world. And when they go to the Christian church, is talking and tell you that God love everybody. God love the children of every creed and race and all these talk, every creed and race find an equal place. God love the little children every of the world. Father Abraham and many sons and things. Do not follow these things again with this Christian church. They'll be pushing and things, right? Do not follow these countries watchwords and all these things again and making you weak men and weak women and things like that. Is not what the Messiah set up for you. We're going to watch here again. This is Jeremiah talking to again. Jeremiah done it come out straight and plain and simple. Hear you the words which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. This is not everybody. And thing, right? This is the children of Israel. And this is who the Messiah talking to. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That is who the Messiah talking. Children of Israel. Not these other nations and them, right? Go ahead. Oh, my bad. And thus here learn not the way of the heathens and them, right? And so now when you read on top, and then verse 10, say, O house of Israel. And then the second verse, follow not the way of the heathens and them. And what happened here? The heathens and them is the other nations again. And this way I have to come on the Christian church that the Christian church will tell you that the heathens is somebody ungodly, which is true, and thing, right? But there is more to it. They will not come out and say that the heathens is the other nations and them, right? And this is again now you have to come to the people again. Now these pastors them they are wicked. They're wicked. That's why destruction coming to them. And they're not going to let you know that hey, the heathens and them is the other nations and them. But you know why? They want to feel that hey, you and them is on the same level. When the Mosai is not on the same level with you black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. The Mosai is warning you. Do not follow these people and them. And things like that. Who you have to be with? The Mosai. But the Mosai is the creator of all these other nations and them. And you is under the Mosai, black, Hispanic, and Native Indian is under the law. And by having a law, you have punishments. You have breaking the law, you have punishment for it. So again, black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you better align yourself with the people teaching you the law and teaching you than teaching you commandments and men. Right? Go ahead to verse 3.
It's true. For the customs of the people are vain. For one cotton issue out of the forest, the work of the hands of the woodman with the axe.
Right, and we're going to watch there for the customs that the people are vain. Yeah, the most I don't let you know, hey, you following some people and things that do not make sense will never make no sense. That is the level you want black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man. Yeah, and then right, and Jeremiah, hey, like you know, I fed up that's why I see my people going through. And knowing that hey, who we really belong to. And this is what happening here. We follow the heathens and them. Things that don't make no sense and thing, right? And we're going to watch the forest and thing, right? And this is what happened here. They cut down a tree from the forest and thing, right? The work of a workman with his axe and thing, right? And back then that was what was the evergreen tree and thing, right? And this is what it is today now that they customize it now that hey, they come in factory made and then it up in everybody house to make that the amount that distribution it is millions of dollars coming in again the oppressor pocket again. Not something real and all too again. And it's millions of dollars passing with this tree. And even with some of these tree passing, burn down house coming with it, right? Where to verse 4?
Verse 4. They decked it with silver and with gold. They fastened it with nails and with hammers.
Right? And we're going what again? They deck it with silver and gold. Millions of dollars again coming here with these decorations again on the tree. So the tree getting money again. Some oppressor again getting money again for the decorations, putting it on the tree again and things like that. And the same time again, the same gold and silver. When we talk about that would be like back then. This are the people again who will not who did not want to serve Nimrod mother by the head being unalive, putting the head on the tree to get other people frightened as celebrating this and all too. So if you want to go back and all up in the verse, they tell you, don't be afraid. So the customs that is that people would have been losing their life now to celebrate what she said that Nimrod's spirit was in this tree, that and that tree would have be an evergreen tree. But nevertheless, again, this is what the Mosai was talking about again back in Daniel 7 and verse 25, and even with Psalms 83 and verse 1 again, the enemy, and also again he's a liar, and also again, and thing like that. See the everything we're seeing here today, this have nothing to do with blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians again, right? Word. Word.
They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good.
And that will just plain and simple, David. Just listen to what the Mosai say to do, and everything will always be in place again. Plain and simple. Don't follow these feast days and them. Do it no pork, crab, shrimp, upset. Do not marry these other nations and them. The same thing again, and everything will be straight with you and the Mosai and thing, right? Going against the Mosai again, you're looking for you're looking for trouble. Come on, Ecclesiastes, and this is one of the reasons again why everybody now will be full of celebrating Christmas and all these pagan holidays and things, right? They make Ecclesiastes 8 and verse 11.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8 and verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set with them to do evil.
Right, and we're going to watch this today. This is what happening here right now, that when you're going to watch today, the mass majority are Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. They're full out in Christmas again. Because why? Nobody is not getting punished for celebrating Christmas. But never, but it's still kind of this and all too again, that somebody is going to get the house burned down and thing, right? Somebody is going to get robbed when all these seasons come down again. Because when you go and watch, that's how the Musa we know in Jeremiah, do not follow all these things again. And now you're crying and saying, where I get robbed, them wicked ass men and them rob me and all kind of thing. And when again, you should not be going to be shopping to get anything for Christmas and thing, right? The same thing happen. A lot of we go, the same thing. Hey, I getting punished for Christmas. I celebrating Christmas, but also this is a law and things. So we have the laws for we feast days to keep when it come about in the seasons and them. But yet again, we following commandments of men and the tradition and the holidays and thing, and expecting everything is going to go right with the Most High. And that is not so according to the scriptures again. And that's what the Most High is saying here. Because my sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the Son of Man is fully set in them to do evil. And then I see 1 year pass, again, you say every Christmas you wanted to make it better and better and better and better. And while you're making it better and better, somebody is making their mind better and better to do evil, to rob you. The same thing to the same way. And I see what will be the outcome. Somebody else going to get burned down. Somebody is going to get robbed because they want to go and buy everything what the oppressor have set up for Christmas. They want to go and get gift for your children when they could have given your children gift every year and think the same way, and they start to worry, and the master, everybody doing it. So again, the robbers and them going to be out there, the bandits and them. Some bandits and them, you get bandits, they get thieves, some robbing you in front of your face, some waiting till they turn your back, the thief and them waiting till they turn your back. Yeah, the bandits and them will rob you. Your day will not they coming. And to the same way again. Because why? There's the oppressor season, and that's why the most I say it's evil. So do expect any good to come out of Christmas and thing. You have a lot of again unlawful sex taking place again for this season and all to the same way again. But some of the other again, there's the time for giving and sharing. A man and high enough to get your wife ain't satisfied. Some other man want to give his wife more and think the same thing, unlawful sex gonna take place and violence again, a lot of alcohol and all too again, drinking. Nobody have no control. Nobody have the spirit of them to know, hey, this is enough for here. Fight breaking out, secrets expelling, and the same thing again. And when you go on what this season, there's no good coming out of Christmas. Next thing again, you're running down everything in vain. You're broken. And coming again to the oppressor pagan year again coming up again. You're broken in next year. Now you're studying, hey, why getting money to feed my children again? But why you study about the oppressor holiday and not knowing what the Most High holiday has set up for you. Just as we keep Hanukkah the other day. Every one we come together, we eat, we drink, all are we going home and thing, right? Till the next season for Hanukkah come about again. Same thing over and over. The Passover, the Feast of Purim, the Feast of Tabernacles again. There's a whole gathering of the nation coming together, keeping the Most High feast days again. We're going against the Most High again. and thing always have problems. I think whether it be feast days or any other law, dietary law, and the same thing again, you're going against him, prepare yourself just to go by the hospital, prepare yourself to go by the cemetery, and also again, going against the Most High law. Same thing again, tell you don't go wrong harlots on them. You want to go wrong harlots, prepare for all the STDs, HIV, and things the same way again. Prepare for all these things again, breaking the Most High laws and things, right? But you don't want it to be no harlot and no two again, right? So all these things again, we have to follow all these things again. Everything the Most High has set up for we, it is set up for we, for ourselves and our nation coming together as one, right? Give me Luke chapter. We go again. Give me Luke chapter 2 and verse 40.
This is the book of Luke chapter 2 and verse 14. Glory to the Most High in the heaven, and on earth peace, goodwill.
So like I make a mistake. Give me Luke chapter 2 and verse 40. 40.
This is the book of Luke chapter 2 and verse 40. And the child grew and waxed strong in spirit, filled with wisdom, and the grace of the Most High was upon him.
Right, and this is Christ, and also again, so even from Christ being a youth man and thing like he had the spirit of the Most High in him, and having the spirit of the Most High, and the Christian church will make you feel like it's something very hard, but it's very simple again. That it's just following the Most High have set up. You're not eating no pork, crab, shrimp, lobster. You're not clean shaving you're not clean shaving your face and thing, right? You're keeping the Most High feast days, and this as you see here again. You will see as we reading, you're going to see that hey, you are keeping the Most High feast days. You didn't know nothing about these other holidays and them, right? Go ahead.
Verse 41. Now his parents went to Jerusalem every year at the feast of the Passover.
And the parents went to Jerusalem every year at the feast of the Passover again. So again, when you go and watch it again, this is the way we should be knowing that hey, when we try and come about and think that hey, we try and coming up with this thing that's passing on from generation and thing, right? Because why? So now Mary and Joseph, they get big, women and men, and think they have a child named Christ. He being young, and they tell you every year, the Passover at Jerusalem, they're going every year. And this again now, even said was Christ was they make no they had no wife in the scriptures, but I guess if he reached that and all to he'd be kind children and the wife to the Passover the same way and all to just as the mother and the father, but the life was cut during to the Passover. And even Christ lose his life going to the Passover again, and you see how it is he lose his life following something where the Most High has set up, and what greater way it is to really go into the Passover. And you're going to something with the Most High has set up, that you're going to something where its commandments are men and you're losing a life. And also again that it all full 100 and going to all these Christmas gatherings and celebrating Christmas, just as we were saying before, at any given time something could go off. And also again, right? Go ahead.
Verse 42. And when they had fulfilled the days, as they returned, the child, Yahushua, tarried behind in Jerusalem, and Joseph and his mother knew not of it.
So again, when you go and watch verse 42 and verse 43, they all up about the Passover and thing, right? And for him to he ended up getting lost 12 years. So he now go have some knowledge about the Passover and all too, because what they say now is that hey, he not frightened about the mother and the father and thing, because again he lost. But this is somebody not 2 years or 3 years, it's somebody 12 years. So if I with my son and I walk on the road and my son didn't see me and I walk him back, the possibility is that he will know how to go to reach home without me and thing, right? Because hey, the amount of walk I walk with him every time. And this is not Holy Spirit that again, when we what you say now, Christ again, going the Passover, he more than his father. He ain't business about that. And also again, because he know he could find a way, but he going about his own business again, which is what his father's business he about to again. And you know, hey, I will find my way back home. I don't need my parents to find me. I think I will find my way again because hey, this is something I was coming every year with my mother and my father, right? Go into verse 44 and it will show again that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, when we celebrating Christmas and things, this is an individual thing we celebrating, but household and thing, I'm just making your oppressor richer and richer every year compared to the Musai feast days and them, right? Which is a whole gathering. Go to verse 44.
Verse 44. But they, supposing him to have been in the company, went a day's journey, and they sought him among their kinsfolk and acquaintance.
So now you see what happened here now. So I go and watch this and all two again. They telling the company say like, hey, it's a mass majority of people. And where they're going? They head into the Musai Passover. The Musai, that's how the Lord, they head into the Lord's Passover. And Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians just should be in the place where they be keeping the Musai Passover, which is the ISUPK. The Musai feast days, Hanukkah, and all two again. So as the scripture said, but they supposing him to have been in the company when he did journey, and they sought him among their folks, right? The king folks and them, all the family members and the acquaintances and them, right? All the people in different neighborhoods and things, right or wrong. They're thinking he with them and he wasn't with them. But I just showing you they're showing you scripture again. When we keep in the Musai fees, it's not an individual thing where the oppressor now making you spend money just for your family again and again. This is not really Musai has set up for you being celebrating things in vain and not making sense and it not helping the community and your money just going back to somebody who again doing business about you and thing right and never will business about you and thing right and just full in the pocket with wealth every year and thing right instead of you keeping the Mosai feast days coming together with the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, making we put a difference. We thinking that hey, them we is them is not we is not them and things so. And when I speak here, they say hey, black and brown, when we come back together and thing right. So again, we have to keep the Mosai laws, statutes, and commandments, right? Even Revelation 1 and 13. So the next thing I gave it with this whole Christmas tale that Christ, the image of Christ, they put as white and think Caucasian, right? Europeans and them, right? Revelation chapter 1, verse 13.
So the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 13. And in the midst of the seven candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to his foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
So that's getting your image here, all right, Christ, right? And say like one image like seven candlesticks, the Son of Man clothed with a garment down to your foot, girt about his paps with a golden girdle. You go and watch things that tell like a belt around Christ, and then gold, nothing different that again when you watch black people again. They love to wear gold and out of every other nation, some other gold just love to look good on black people. I think that gloss on your skin. And then like that way when you watch the Musa and all too again, they say, hey, yeah, you're rich and all too. So the skin color you have and all too, you're making other things look better than other people's skin. It don't bring it out. Nah. It don't bring it out. It in the appealing and all too again. And when you go and watch again, same spirit you're seeing again too. Yeah. This is how the Musa again has love for the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian. This is the Musa we have love for Christ and all too again, right? Go ahead.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Right, and all this is prophecy, not even from Revelation. This is all prophecy from Genesis 49 and all too again, right? His head and his hair were white like wool, right? So when they go and tell you now his head, right? So it's telling you, yeah, he on the head. So even Christ here in the scriptures telling you that he keeping the Most High facial features, how a man should be kind about himself in Leviticus 19 and 27 or 19 and 28 that a man should not put baldness upon the head. They're telling that Christ have hair on the head and thing, and even on the face, they're telling you the color he hair and all too on the face and all too again, but it's telling you it white he have face, he keeping that facial thing, facial features and all too again, right? And his eyes were like flame of fire and all to say this is something prophesy again in 49 that his eyes were like flame of fire. And we go on with the prophecy thing about Christ drink a lot of wine and thing too again, right? Love drinking wine, we should follow this like Christ again, drinking wine, we drinking wine and still not being drunk and all too again. Nobody to say anything about we not causing mischief and making feel like alcohol is something bad because the king was drinking alcohol. So everybody tell you that you cannot drink alcohol and all too again, right? You could drink alcohol, you could drink wine. And all too. You just have to know in your spirit, hey, there's enough for me here that I could cause problems. Right? Go ahead to verse 15.
Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burn in a furnace.
Right, and it's put on to fine brass. You know, fine brass is like color brown, and also again, right? So telling you, hey, just like hey, fit like brass now, say another color closer brown, and then after it tell you, like if it's burning in a furnace, so let's imagine you're brown now, and like you burn it in a furnace now, it get darker, and also say, you know, hey, Christ's skin color is black, and thing, right? He is a black man, and thing, not Caucasian, not no red skins, and them, right? He's not them he's not that skin color. These are people from England, from Germany, from France, from Greece, and thing, right? Not these people from Italy, and thing, right? Telling you who he is, and also again, he skin like brass if it burns in a furnace, and if he foot brown, he face go be brown, he hand go be brown, he belly go be brown, he back go be brown, he leg go be brown, right? Like that's what it is, right? Well,
And his voice as the sound of many waters.
and when Christ talk, he talk very heavy. And also again, right? Was no soft spoken person. When you see we now on the streets and we boy, everybody go say, why are you talking? Why are you talking so and why are you yelling and also again? Nah, this is how Christ was talking. There's the spirit we have. Same thing when he teaching and all to his voice was heavy, like song that many waters and thing. I know and waters is something like when you like by a waterfall and think this is something like it is be roaring. The sea itself does be roaring and all to the same way again, right? And a lot of a noise and thing like so too. The same that Christ how the way he speak and all to speak very powerful when he talking and all to again, right? So again we fall in that same spirit Christ when he teaching and all to again, not no soft spoken person, not no effeminate person and thing, right? So all this again I show you again. So Christ when you go and watch the scriptures, they love to and the Christian say they're putting up again Christ says he's white and thing he's Caucasian. That is not true again in scriptures. Next lie again for Christmas again, right? And continue to be spread every year. Again, this is the same this will be doing every year. So at the same time as them spreading Christ white every year, Christmas is Christmas have everything to do with Christ. The same thing I could be doing every year on teaching the lies, the oppressors, and them teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, right? So let's close off for the think give me Amos 5 and verse 21, right?
We look at the book of Amos chapter 5, verse 21. I despise your feastings, and I will not smell your solemn assemblies. Though you offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. neither will I regard peace offerings of your families.
Right? So we're going to watch it again. This is at the first starting Amos 5 and 21. The Most I say, I hate and I despise your feast days and thing right there. And you know, again, we want to go around and say, hey, I love Christmas. Well, the Most I hate Christmas. The Most I hate all them feast days right through the year with your oppressor has set up. Your Valentine's Day, your Thanksgiving Day, your Black Friday, your New Year's Day, your Christmas Day, your Independence Day. All these days, the Most I have set up, he hate it. He don't know it. And thing, right? I will not smell in your asylum assemblies. All the gathering and you decorate the place and thing. He know about all that. And thing, right? He learn, you know, one time. And thing, right? All them gathering and thing, he know not more. Go to verse 22. Oh, my bad. Though you offer me burnt offering and your meat offering, and thing, right? A lot of people again, same thing happening again this time and again. A lot of unlawful meat and as well lawful meat. Some people dealing up with the pork the beef farm again, but nevertheless the main thing here again, same thing happening. You're bringing all these things to the table, the altars, and telling the Most High, hey, you want to take part in your Christmas, yeah, and that is not so again to the Most High and all too. So all your nice meat you're cooking and thing too, don't go and pray to God and tell God to bless this food for me, bless this table and thing, and you want to go and share to the neighborhood and to the poor, and you feel you align yourself with the Most High and feel you're doing something good. Most High say, I hate and I despise all your peace offering and all your fat beasts and them, right? Go to verse 23.
Verse 23. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs.
And all your parang and thing, right? And your parang soka and thing, right? All your scrunta, all your baran and thing, right? Then you know, hey, nah, I don't want to hear that and thing. No matter it's song and nice, you got them with your people, you're drinking the lime going good and all too. That noise to the Most High and thing, right? You don't want to hear nothing about that and all to the same way again, right? Go ahead.
For I will not hear the melody of thy violence.
And all your drums and thing, and all your shack you're beating for all this season and hear the same thing, and you're feeling there's a vibe and you're lying with your brethren and all to the same way and all too again. The Most High want nothing to do with that and all too. And the same thing, you keep all that lime, you eat all that fat beast, you parang and all them things. And then after some other reason, you're going up the road, you get in a car accident. And the same thing you keep on seeing again. All these things could happen again by going against the Most High and not keeping the Most High feasts and keeping all these holidays, the commandments are men, right? And again, that's what the Most High is saying again. I know nothing about these things again. And Black Hispanics and Native Indians, we should again be tuning into the ISUPK every day. And thing right, all on the internet, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and thing right. Tuning them, learning, you know, who we is other people, learning, you know, the custom, who we enemies is, and thing right. Also on the streets and all too again, right. Look forward for we on the streets at Jamaica, and look forward for the streets at Trinidad. Look forward for the streets at England, United States, something like that. And Larry come together and serve the Most High as one nation. And with that, I'll pass the class over to Priest and Officer Swapiala.
Again, there are the announcements, right? We at ISUPK out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commandant General Yohana, right? New rules for brothers and sisters, right? When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limit for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or a sister there's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After the 6 months, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers chapter 18 and verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3 verses 8 to 10 means tenth in Hebrew, and it's pronounced ma'asher. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to you. Give to the treasury department or teacher, priest fund, free will offering to priests. Not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give, the upcoming Holy Convocation, that will be the feast of Purim. Yeah.
Yeah.
Feast of Purim. That means what?
That will be the Feast of Purim. That will be the 14th and the 15th day of the 12th month. That will be Monday the 2nd of March, and Tuesday the 3rd of March, 2026.
So again, just a reminder for brothers and sisters, upcoming feast will be the Feast of Purim, right? Again, remind Apium and Aquatium to check on social media such as ISUPK.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on for ISUPK events and material. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, then he's to start wearing all black, which includes black boots, like shirt, like pants, headband or scarf, and with that we say imagine. Upon the Akodam, which means to turn and face the east. Say the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanaw, Shema Shemaya, Kodash, Aya, Shemka, Yahweh, Lakbaka, Tabaa, Ratazah, Aya, Aisha, Ba'arat, Kawa, Aya, Bashemaya, Nathan, Lanawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Batsalak Nawa, Kawabot Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kawabot Yanawa. Wala'a, Tabayana, Manasawan, Bal, Awashayana, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Malakwa, Waala, Batapara, Iwanamian, Aman.
What we just said. Our Father, in heaven,
thy name,
Yahweh, kingdom come.
Thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. But this day, our daily bread. About that, deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Son, let's give the teacher one courteous salute. Whenever Shabbat, Majam, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yoshai Brakata. Let's give the sisters online one courteous salute. Shabbat, Majam, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yoshai Brakata. Class dismissed.